Hi everyone, I'm Heather, I'm the Bent Yogi. I know you know that because today is day 27 of our 28-day yoga challenge. The second to the last day. You have been practicing. Wow, this is 27 days. This is so awesome. I hope that you really feel how great this is. And I hope that you're seeing a difference in your day-to-day life because you're practicing every day. Today, let's get started in child's pose. Let it be a child's pose that works for you. Hopefully, day 27 of our practice together, you're starting to really feel what works for you. And really feeling how this practice as a whole can work for you. Together, let's take a deep breath in and a long breath out. A big inhale, fill up. And a full exhale, allowing yourself to empty out. And yes, it is day 27 of our 28-day challenge. So maybe part of what you empty out is just this expectation or uncertainty about what happens when you get to the end of this practice or you get to the end of this challenge. So that instead you can be right here, right now, and enjoy this breath. Enjoy your body. Once more together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Come on up to your tabletop, your hands and knees. Set your hands under your shoulders. Set your knees under your hips. Spread your fingers wide. Lengthen through your fingers and even feel the space between your fingers. Moving through a couple of cat-cows. On your inhale, lift your gaze, lift your tailbone, let your belly drop. And as you exhale, go ahead and round your spine. Tuck your chin in towards your chest, lift out your shoulders. Inhaling, let your belly drop. Lift your heart, your gaze can go up. And as you exhale, round your spine. So you know now that if you want to add in additional movement, you can add that in. You can know it, but really let yourself feel this. This is truly your practice. Come back to a neutral spine and come on into your downward facing dog. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips. If a child's pose works better here at this point, add in a child's pose. Now you can set your gaze to one point or you can close your eyes. Feel the movement of your breath. And if it feels good, you can add in some physical movement. Maybe you bend one knee and then the other. Maybe move your head around a little bit. Your breath is intentional. Let any movement that you add in be intentional. And we will add movement in as we get into our flow. And that is intentional. Help us wake up our energy, wake up our body, loosen everything up so we can be here and enjoy this. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Take another big breath in here. And as you exhale, make your way to the front edge of your mat. You can set your feet together or apart. Come on into your halfway lift, your flat back. Couple of breaths here. Hands alongside your feet or on your shins, maybe they dangle. You can add in a bend to your knees and feel if that allows you to lengthen your spine more and bring a little lift to your chest, to your heart. Take a big breath in, fold forward, exhale. Here, connect into your feet and rise to stand. Let your shoulders roll back, reach your hands high. You can look up, lift your heart, take a big inhale. Hands to your heart, exhale. Set your gaze here. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. And together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Inhale, sweep your hands high, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. You can soften your knees as you fold. Find your halfway lift, your flat back. Bring your hands to your mat. Step back to your high push-up, high plank. Knees lifted or lowered here, low belly drawing it up. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, move forward, halfway down, low push-up, chaturanga. You can drop your knees here or come all the way down. Now as you inhale, upward facing dog, maybe your cobra or your low cobra variation. Take an extra breath in. Exhale, back to your downward dog or your child's pose. Take a long breath in and a long breath out. Take a deep inhale, fill up. And a big exhale, empty out. Once more, take a long breath in. And as you exhale, make your way to the front edge of your mat. Find your halfway lift. Inhale, fold forward, exhale. Inhale, come on up to stand. From the ground, lift up, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, flat back, inhale. Hands to your mat, step back, high push up. Forward and halfway down, low push up. A little pause, feel if you can find this. Big breath in. Upward facing dog, leading with your heart. Big breath out. Back to your downward facing dog. Let your heels soften, let your head hang down. Create a steady foundation so you can soften. And that's exactly what you're doing with this daily practice. Creating the foundation for a practice that allows you to soften and to be in a place of joy. Creating a habit that supports you so you can find a little more ease, not just when you're on your mat, but also when you're in your daily life. Take one more deep breath in here. Exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to stand. Rise and reach. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Now chair pose, Utkatasana. Put a big bend in your knees. Set your feet so they are even. They can be together or apart. Low belly draws it up. You can have your hands high or have your hands at your heart. Here, keep the bend in your right knee. Shift the weight of your body into your right foot. And start to lift your left knee up towards your chest. So a little bit of balance. If it works better to work with your hands at your heart, bring them there or bring your hands to your hips. Take a deep breath in. Lightly bring your left foot down. Press into your left foot. Draw your right knee up towards your chest. Feel if you can keep the bend in your left knee. Core engaged, heart high. Take a deep breath in. Right foot lightly comes back down. Big inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Hands to your mat. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Upward dog. Take a breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Right foot steps forward. Warrior one. Virabhadrasana. Spin your back foot flat. Rise up. Set your feet on your mat. Set your gaze. Hands higher at your heart. Feel if you can even out your hips a little bit. On this side, feel if there's room to bring your left hip forward and your right hip back. And as you do that, stay grounded, especially through your left foot, the baby toe side of your back foot. Take a big inhale here. Exhale. Hands come down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog. Take a big breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Step your left foot forward. Warrior one. Light step, but intentional. And then come on up. Set your feet, soften your toes. Feel if you can bring your front knee to track over your front ankle. You can always back off from that point. That's something that you know now too, right? You know that you can dig a little bit deeper. You know you can take a little more care. Feel what works best for you right here, right now. Take one more long inhale. Exhale. Hands come down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog. Take a deep breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Downward dog or child's pose. Take a big inhale. And a long exhale. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Once more. A full inhale. Exhale lightly. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Put a bend in your knees, set your feet, lift up, reach up. Take a big breath in, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to your mat, step back, high push-up to low push-up, exhale. Upward dog, a full breath in, downward dog, breath out. Right foot steps forward, warrior one, back foot is flat. Reach high, lift up, exhale. Hands come back down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Take your time. Inhaling, upward dog, exhaling, downward dog. Left foot steps forward, warrior one. Right foot is flat. Take your time. Take this time. Enjoy this. Exhale, hands come back down. Chaturanga, low push-up. Upward dog, take a full inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Once more, take a full inhale. Exhale, step or jump forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend your knees, come on up. Hands higher at your heart. Wave your body in your right foot. Keep the bend in your right knee. And once more, draw your left knee up towards your chest. Take a big breath in. Now, start to tip forward, extending your lifted left leg back behind you, your warrior three. You can keep your hands extending forward, upper arms around your ears. You can also work with your hands at your heart or bring your hands to your hips. Take a deep breath in here. Left foot down beside your right. Inhale, sweep up, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to your mat. High push up to low push up, exhale. Upward dog, take a breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Right foot steps forward, warrior one, come on up. Open out to your warrior two. Find your footing here. Nice deep bend in your front knee, long through your arms, long through your fingers. Go ahead and straighten your right leg. Lengthen through both legs. Come into your triangle. Reach as far forward as you can with your right hand. And then lightly let your right hand land on your leg. Left hand comes up to the sky. Might work better with your right hand on a prop inside or outside your front leg. And your right hand may make it as far as the ground. That's not something you have to push for. Feel for lengthening both legs. Give yourself enough support. So whether it's the hand on your leg or on a prop or on the ground, you're using that so you can keep lengthening and lifting. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Connect into your feet, engage your core, and let your top arm pull you up to stand. Here, pivot your toes to face the side edge of your mat, feet parallel or pigeon-toed. Interlace your fingers at your low back, and you might add a towel or a strap between your hands. Here you can let your knuckles drop down, arms extend, heart lifts, gaze can go up, mindful of your neck. Take a big inhale, and then begin to fold forward. Folding to your own degree. You might find yourself in more of a halfway lift. Maybe you can really fold and let your head drop. And then you can feel if there's room to rinse your shoulders. A towel or strap between your hands just gives you more room for that rinse. If your fingers are interlaced, you can have your palms together or apart. Now take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Once more, a big inhale. Exhale, release your hands, come halfway up, walk your hands towards your right toes. Spin your right toes forward, come to the ball of your left foot. You're in your runner's lunge. Left foot steps forward to meet your right front of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Big bend to your knees. Sit down, heart high, press into your left foot, draw your right knee up towards your chest. Hands high, hands at your heart, at your hips, mindful of your low back. Stay grounded through your left foot, connected through your core. Warrior three. Begin to straighten your left leg, tip forward, extending your lifted right leg back behind you. Hands can keep extending forward, upper arms around your ears. Again, the option to bring your hands to your heart or to your hips. Lengthen through that right leg. Take a big breath in. Right foot down beside your left. Really nice. Inhale, sweep up, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to your mat. High push-up to low push-up as you exhale. Upward dog. Take a breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one. Rise up. Open out to your warrior two. Be generous with the space between your feet here, but also be generous in supporting yourself. If your feet are too far apart, you kind of throw yourself off balance. Check in. Feel what's just right for you. Straighten your left leg and really lengthening through both legs. Long arms, reach forward, and then let your left hand land. Right hand comes up to the sky. Sometimes it works better to have your right hand on your hip or your right arm on your right side body. Play around with where you put your left hand. Be curious about that. Feel what you can do, what you are doing. Now your gaze can be towards the side of the room, down towards the ground. If it works for your neck and shoulders, you can take your gaze up. Take a look at your top hand. Big breath in. Long breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. From here, rise to stand. Come on up. Pivot your toes towards the side edge of your mat. Once more, feet parallel or pigeon-toed, and this time, hands to your hips or to your low back. You can squeeze your shoulder blades in, squeeze your elbows in, a little lift to your chest and your heart. Big breath in. Fold forward. Exhale. Here, if it works, hands come under your shoulders. Add in a halfway lift. You can come a little bit forward into the balls of your feet. And then exhale and fold. Now it might work better to stay in the halfway lift. You can feel that out. You can bring your hands flat or to props. Weight of your body a little bit into the balls of your feet. You might bend one knee or both. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Here, come halfway up, walk your hands towards your left toes. Left toes point forward. Come to the ball of your right foot. Runner's lunge. Right foot steps to meet your left, front of your mat. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Come on up to stand. Rise up. Reach up. Lift up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Hands to your mat. Step back. High push up to low push up as you exhale. Upward dog. Take a full breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Take a big breath in. And empty it out. Bring your knees down to your mat. Sit back over your heels. Come on into your boat pose, Navasana. You can find this with bent knees, hands behind your legs, heart lifts. If you want to extend your legs, you can play around with that. Extend your arms, explore this. Breathe here, heart lifts, core engaged for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower to a hover. Feel if you can hover, look at your toes, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come all the way down. Come onto your mat. I was totally facing the wrong way. Set your feet flat and come on up for your bridge pose. Take a moment. You can come right into it, but be sure you feel your feet. Lift your hips, feel your breath. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. A block under your hips is really nice. If there's room to interlace your fingers under your low back, you can work with this. Breathe in and breathe out. Take one more big inhale. And then slowly come on down. Come onto your back. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees come to the sides for Supta Baddha Konasana. Here, just a big inhale. And a long exhale. Drawing your knees into your chest. Give them a squeeze. Set your left foot flat on your mat, right foot across your left thigh. Your sleeping pigeon, half pigeon variation. If you want to set up a traditional half pigeon, you can. Working here, left foot is flat, and you can stay here, or you can grab hold of your left leg intentionally and draw that leg in towards your chest. It's nice to flex your right foot. Notice if you are clenching your toes or your jaw, soften here. You have the foundation of your practice, the foundation of your intention. And we are on day 27, so allow yourself to feel this and enjoy this. Take a big breath in, then a long breath out. Once more, breathe in, and breathe out. Release your hands, your legs. You can give your knees a squeeze and set it up on the other side, whether it's this variation on your back or the other variation. Maybe it's a different variation entirely. Trust what you feel. Trust yourself. Your ability to take care of yourself and create this practice. Create this experience, this day, so that it works for you. So that there is support and ease and joy. Take a long inhale. And a long exhale. And gently release. You can give your knees a squeeze. Add in a twist if you like, or any last adjustments that feel right for you. And then as you are ready, settle into your Shavasana. Legs out or up. Take a long inhale. And a full exhale. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Draw your knees to your chest. Roll to one side and make your way to seated. Bring your hands to your heart. You can set your gaze, lower your gaze, or close your eyes. Together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Drawing your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. All right, everyone. Day 27. We have one more day in this challenge to practice together. You don't have to worry about that, because when this challenge is over, you'll have plenty of opportunity to keep practicing with me. I hope you're enjoying this practice, this series. I hope you're enjoying your daily practice. I know I am. I'm Heather. I'm the Bent Yogi. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. I will see you on your mat for day 28 tomorrow.